The time has come. Episode 100 of Rupaul's Drag Race. The start of Season 8. And one of the most epic entrances ever. We start with the queens coming in as per usual, looking good, feeling gorgeous, feeling cute, throwing shade. We see the pecking order developing. We see the bitches emerging. One bitch in particular, you can't get much of a bigger bitch than this one. Acid Betty. Yeah. And RuPaul starts off the show with intimidation in a major way. Because this is such an important show for her, she brings in the past season's winners for the photo shoot, with the exception of Bianca Del Rio, who she claims is unavailable. That's what they claim. And the queens are, in some cases, intimidated, because these are the creme de la creme of drags. And in some cases, trying to come for the winners. Now, remember, these were winners already, Robbie. You have not won yet, which means you should not be coming for anyone. You should simply try to bring your best poses. Try to look like you belong. But otherwise, shut your damn mouth. And after the nice, lovely photo shoot, which is won by the amazing Kimchi, the animazing Kimchi, I love that bitch, the RuPaul brings out the main challenge, which is a look from each of the main runways of the other seasons. We have the glitter ball, the sugar ball, the money ball, the bitch ball, the Rupacalypse, the drag on a dime, the Hello Kitty, the hair ball, and the cake challenge. And I forget the rest because they weren't really all that important. Oh, except for Gone with the Window. Gone with the Window I did like this time. But yes, the RuPaul decides to use the most interesting method to choose who gets to pick. I don't want to see that. I really do want to see that. But oh well. And the one who gets to pick is Robbie Turner. But she didn't really play her cards right or count the amount of challenges that she's giving out because she forgot to pick one for herself. The look of shock on her face was hilarious when she realized, oh crap, all that's left is the bitch ball. Oops. So the queens get to the back, and I'm hearing what I'm hoping I never had to hear again, but it always happens. I don't, so I'm so sick of that. So we get to the main stage. The main stage, the big thing. And I gotta say, my top 3 for this season are Kimchi, who wins the challenge with an amazing lion made out of all that god-awful looking wigs for the hairball. She took some shitty looking hair and made it epic. Bob, the drag queen, with his Gone with the Window. Those were some ugly materials, but you made something I would actually wear to the office. Not to the club, but to the office I would wear that, or to church. And Acid Betty, who showed us her money ball. That was a money outfit. That was definitely a money outfit. But yeah, the rest of the queens were safe, with the exception of Naysha Lopez, 'cause I don't sew, and Layla McQueen, who, yeah, you could have done a little bit more with that, hon. You could have. Just a bit. But I felt that Robbie Turner should have ended up in the bottom 2. Simply because, yeah, you apparently don't know how to sew neither. Because what I would have done is I would have had a body, since you had a poodle challenge, I would have had a body-conscious white dress with a white ruffled hair for the extra poofy fur and a white ruffle at the hem for, again, the extra poofy fur. Some poof here and some poof at the ankles. That way you would have looked like a poodle instead of a blob of white fluff. But oh well, I'm not a judge. I don't get to pick who's in the bottom. But yeah, that happened. And Naisha went home. I'm not surprised. Layla, low energy lip sync, but you got to stay because you didn't make no damn excuses for yourself. Yeah, that your picture was abysmal, your look was simple, but you didn't make any excuses. You owned up to it. You did that. And I kind of worry for Derek Berry because she's Brittany. That's all she showed us, just Brittany. And according to her, she's done Britney for 13 years. She hasn't mentioned anything else she's done for the last 13 years. I hope she has some versatility. I really do. Cause if that's all you got, you need to pull something else out of your snatch, or you'll never make it to Snatch Game. Just saying. So my top three: the big old bottom, the acid bitch, and kimchi, my sweet pickle. Who are yours? Let me know. Leave a comment down in the panty sniffer section. And let's watch the rest of this roller coaster. And hopefully, we won't hear no more excuses after this. Because I'm kind of sick of them, if you know what I mean. I mean, really, this is season 8. Since season 2, when they finally got all the bugs worked out for RuPaul's Drag Race, there have been 5 main pillars that we all should know by now. I mean, it's been a while. These pillars are singing, acting, lip sync performance, snatch game, and the big one, sewing. There are always, at the very minimum, 3 sewing challenges, and all queens all over the world know this going into the show. So why is it to this day, season 8, we still have queens going, I don't sew? And Naisha Lopez, oh, this is the first dress I've ever made. No, that doesn't work. That does not work. You claim to have auditioned 4 times. That means you've had 4 years to step your game up. Which means you've had 4 years to learn to freaking sew. So that should not have been your first dress, and you should know that. And to go on about how cheap the other queens look, bitch, they made that. They knew they were supposed to gonna have made that. You knew you were supposed to have learned to sew before you came on the show. You didn't bother, and now you're gone home. But yeah, those are the 5 main things that everyone by now should know. I mean, sewing has been a staple of RuPaul's Drag Race since season 1. We know it. I mean, there's always the first challenge, the makeover challenge, and the ball challenge, which you're gonna have to know how to sew 3 looks. So why queens still come on the show saying I don't sew? It doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm sure it doesn't make any sense to a whole lot of people. I mean, people would give their left tit, and in the case of some biological women, both our ovaries to be on this show, just to say we were on this show, if nothing else. And you come on this show and pull this? It's season 8. Season 8 is no time for excuses. You've had 7 other seasons to see what's expected of you. You don't make excuses like that no more. Naisha, bye-bye. And I don't want to hear nobody complaining about not knowing how to act either, because that's one of the other 5 pillars. You have to know how to act, because you're going to have at the very, very least, 2 acting challenges. It's going to happen. Expect it. We've seen it. It happens. A lot. A hell of a lot in season 5. It happens. Don't be surprised. Singing. Hopefully you'll only get 1, because some queens just can't sing. not such a big challenge. But I hope in the rest of this show we don't see any excuses for acting. We don't see any excuses for Snatch Game. We actually see some proper good performances in Snatch Game. And yeah, lip syncs on point, ladies. You're in the big leagues. This is the Olympics of drag. Bring it. Bring it all the way. Bring it hard. That's what we want to see. Bring it.